Hello everybody, welcome to another take on whacked out drivers in the Nati. Today we've got not your typical car, your truck, your typical motorist, but we've got somebody that is taking other people's lives in their hand. Somebody that doesn't have your typical driver's license. Somebody goes the extra mile and has to get a CDL to transport other people around. Somebody that is taking other people's lives in their hand. Now you're looking at a map in Cincinnati, Ohio, and you're seeing at the intersection there of Eggleston Avenue and East Court Street. Well, you'll see that orange line represents our vehicle, and the orange star is where we are stopped at the crosswalk at the light. Well, that blue line and that blue star represents a Metro bus. That blue star is where that Metro bus is supposed to stop. Now, the key word here is, folks, is supposed to stop. Apparently, this bus driver thinks he is above the law and he does not have to abide by the laws, and he can run a red light, and not only can he run a red light, but he can also make a right-hand turn on red when it says not to. Now, the next couple of pictures you're going to see is this is where we were sitting at the light waiting for this light to turn green, and I'm also going to show you where he was supposed to stay put until the light turned green. Now there's a lot of construction going on in Cincinnati, and then for the life of me I don't understand why this guy thinks with him driving an extra large bus, and you can't see, you'll see when you see his picture here in a second, you can't see around this corner, just like I cannot see where he is stopped at. You notice to my right I cannot see where those cars are stopped at right now, but he thinks he can take it upon himself to just go ahead and do whatever he wants to do. Now you can see this truck right here. This is where he's supposed to stop at. You can't see those cars where I was just sitting at. There's a building blocking that view. That's the reason why there's shade here. And you're going to see, I'm going to show you a couple more pictures here up close of this light where it says you cannot turn right on red here. But again, this gentleman decides to take it upon himself to go ahead and do that. Now, the reason why I'm showing you these pictures is I want you to see this entire intersection before you get into the video so you can see why this altercation took place. Because I'm used to this area. I know you're not supposed to turn right on red there, but this guy decided to do that anyway. Now, the sign's a little blurry right here, but the next picture you'll see it's not. This is the red light that he had, and you see it says no turn on red there. Now here's another clearer picture. Again, showing the red light, showing it says no turn on red. And there you can see in the red circle, I outlined it for you, it says no turn on red. It's clear as day. You know, there's a number of reasons why. The stop line is way far back. You can't see the cars coming from the left-hand side. The cars coming from your left-hand side can't see you. So there's just a number of factors the reason why you cannot make this turn right here. And also, as you're going to see, it causes a major problem. So me and this Metro driver had an altercation, and simply because I asked him why, what are you doing? And even while I'm asking him what is he doing, you know, he keeps moving forward. So I said, I got you on camera. He's throwing his hands up. I can barely make out what he's saying because he's got his window closed. So I bring out the cell phone. I also get a little video on the cell phone. Okay, here we are. We're sitting at the light, waiting for the light to turn green. And if you look up over in front of that bus to my right, you can see a black car that just went right on red. And as we're moving, here comes the bus. He's not supposed to make that turn. And as we're coming up the street, you can see He's still turning. That's the reason why I said to yell at him, so what are you doing? He's trying to cut us off. And he's not even supposed to be there. And as I'm yelling at him, he keeps nudging up. That's when I say, I'm recording. I got you on dash cam. And he was like, I don't care. Like, I guess he thought I was joking with him. But what I find funny is that as he keeps nudging up, like you see here, I pull out my cell phone. So I want to get the side video of him as well, instead of just the front and the back. As I pull up my cell phone, I get video of him here on my cell phone. If you pay close attention here in a second, he closes his shade. He says, I don't care that I'm recording him, but he closes his shade. I don't know if this guy was thinking that he was going to try to bully his way through or what the deal was. But it wasn't happening. He belongs back there at that line. That's where he should have been. And that's the bottom line. He had no business at all coming up there the way he did, blocking that intersection. Because the thing, the matter is, with him being up there, he blocked the whole lane of traffic of the cars next to me. The cars next to me could not advance because of him. Here, let me go back and show you just so you know exactly what I'm talking about. See this little black car right here? Notice where he's headed? Right where that bus was. He blocked that whole lane of cars. There was cars blowing their horn at that bus because that bus was preventing them from traveling. That's another reason why you have to stay there and not turn on red, because you're blocking this lane of traffic. But he just did not care. Now, I even told this driver, I told him welcome to YouTube, and if he didn't believe me, he should have found out when he decided to get this close to the back of our car. You see how he kept nudging up close to the back of our car? This is absolutely insane. And I'm sharing this with all of the news media because this is absolutely insane. This Metro bus driver had no business doing this whatsoever. Not one bit did he have any reason at all doing this. Because of the fact that he decided to bully himself through the road, run a red light, turn right on red when he wasn't supposed to, try to bully his way through cars just because he's driving an oversized vehicle. He thinks he is going to take control of the road and not give a damn about anybody else around him. This is where it gets funny. Here in a second, he's going to go around us. And not only does he go around us, but as he goes past us, he calls me a fat ass. Like, really? You're going to call somebody a fat ass? What, are you 3? Then he gives me the middle finger. Hey, right there, right above the Metro logo. I bet your Sorta is really proud of you. Yep. Yeah, Sorta is really going to be a lot more prouder of the fact that you're driving their bus around town, you're running red lights, you're turning right on red, you're advertising that Metro drivers don't care about the laws. They can do whatever they want to do. They cut drivers off. Apparently they think they're above the law because the laws don't apply to them. At least you think they don't. And they flip drivers off. And apparently it's okay they flip drivers off because guess what? Not only once they do it, but they do it twice. On a Metro bus. That is how Metro drivers treat the citizens. After they run a red light, they turn right on red, they try to bully their way into traffic when they're not supposed to be there, they cut drivers off because they can't go through a green light that they legally have because their driver ran a red light. Yeah, I'm sure your boss is going to be real happy when they see this video. Just keep this in mind. You never know when people is going to have a dash cam in their vehicle. More and more cars have them nowadays. Just because of the stuff that you pulled today. You're the perfect example on the reason why people need to have a dash cam. Because you turned right on red when you wasn't supposed to, and you went through the red light. Again, I hope Sorta is very happy.